you know, the, yeah, why ain't this thing, there we go, alright. Wow. Look at that, I can zoom in really well. That's why I love this camera.
Nice. Angle thing.
Yeah.
How do you see it? Like it originally like went down a little bit. Like there was a point right there that didn't stay.
Yeah, which is nice that it stayed right there.
I know, a tiny little bit.
It's like, hey, that's a little marker for me. All right. There we go. Might be too much. I think last time I put out this big old glob and I was like, oof. I'm just so used to it.
Right.
I mean, like yesterday, yeah, working on this back piece, got it established. I mean,
yeah.
It is a process.
I saw the arm. I don't know if I saw the back, but I did see the arm one that you did, the sleeve.
Which
clock.
one?
Had a clock in like the trees.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah. There's and just started another one. We're adding stuff in, and it's we did some roses up here, and we just started the outline of hourglass with some clockwork behind it.
Oh, I think I saw that.
With a guy that's chipping away right at the top of the hourglass, and there's like like it's concrete or something, and it's
I think
it's pretty cool.
The outline. I don't know if I saw that on the person, but I just didn't the drawing of it or whatnot.
Holy cow!
Oh, just me.
No, I mean my battery on my phone. I'm afraid I'm going to have to get a new phone soon.
You've had that one for a while, right?
Yeah, I have. Probably got it in like 21 or 22. I mean, it just that ain't that long ago.
It's funny how like I have an iPhone and they make them like after a certain year you can't update them anymore. Like they force you to get a new phone, which is unfortunate.
Well, like my iPad, it's a Gen 13.
Okay.
So I've still got probably another year or two left on it. Then I'm going to have to upgrade again, which I'm totally cool with. I mean, it's already paid for itself.
Right.
And I got it from Lindsay after Christmas when Derek bought her a brand new one. I mean, just and really nice. So and she did the same for him. So they both have it. And I bought her old one, wherever it's sitting around.
That one there?
Yeah, there it is.
I had the first iPad Mini, the very first one they made.
Oh, I remember those.
Back in like 13, 14 maybe, and it stopped working. You couldn't use it anymore except for whatever was on it.
See, and those things weren't cheap either.
No.
I mean, and for the price of it, it should have.
Right.
I mean, lifetime upgrades. At least a life cycle of 10 years, 10, 15 years.
Right.
But see, they have all that planned into their whole production.
Oh yeah, it's all about the money.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I've been meaning to switch from Apple. I kind of want to do like Samsung, but I'm kind of stuck with it because they have like all your photos and stuff carry from phone to phone. You know what I mean? And if you switch, you lose everything on your cloud. So it kind of forces you, if you want to keep all your stuff on your phone, to stay with the brand versus like going to a different brand. I mean, you could access it, but it won't be on your phone, sort of deal.
Yeah. No, and it's almost like there's always something that's a little bit lost.
Right.
When you switch phones.
Right.
And upgrade, and it's just okay. Well, now I got to learn all the new apps. I got to learn all this new crap.
Right.
It's just a whole new learning curve and getting used to where everything's at. I like consistency, but that's me.
I do too. I agree.
Move this up a little bit more, a little bit higher. A lot better.
on my hand. I keep trying to move it. I'm like, ah.
Well, that helps steady it, and it's not necessarily for gripping or anything.
Okay.
It just, by you holding it like that, just in a natural position,
That makes sense.
It steadies the hand a lot more. This thing's gonna be like
Whole hour.
I mean, days to tattoo.
To get back in and do a bigger piece one of these days.
No worries. I mean, these little things.
A bunch of designs saved. I just need to get to it.
Well, shoot. At least let's get them organized then. I can keep them all on cue and be like, hey, man, number 13. No, I'm just kidding. Like, all right, hey.
A bunch of different designs I want to do. I wanted to do like a leg sleeve that I had planned out, and it was right before I met you, this particular tattoo artist. I wanted a smaller piece done, and I think that's right around the time I stumbled upon you, and he saw that I was looking for a different tattoo artist online and lost it. He was like, what, my work's not good enough for you? Like, I was
wow.
My God, who the hell are you? Like,
I mean, like you're in a relationship.
Right?
I mean, it's just like,
I was like, you were going to charge me $100.
And it would have been a toxic relationship on top of it, right?
I was like, man, you were going to charge me $100 for this piece. If I could find it for like $50, like at the time, it was like back in, 2016, 2017.
Okay.
I was like, there's no way I'm going to pay that much if I could find it, for cheaper. It was like a tiny little thing. I don't remember which piece it was, but he did my dream catcher on my back, and he started on a leg piece, and I paid him for like the whole thigh, and he did the 2 roses, and I said, you know what? Keep the money. I'm not even coming back to you. I don't even want to go back.
A professional will only accept the money for the work that they've done.
Right.
Anybody that wants more money up front, outside of like a deposit for drawing or anything like that, no.
Right. I paid for the whole thing up front before he started doing the work.
Yeah, no.
And I was
26 years doing it. I will never, because I don't, tomorrow's no guarantee for me.
Right.
It just, and that's how I look at it, and that would be so unfair if I walked out of here, that you gave me $2,000 to do a leg sleeve on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go get in a car wreck. It just, God forbid that happened, but, I'm just saying, and, it's me as a professional, my responsibility to not just take somebody's money.
Right.
Plus, getting paid up for work I haven't done.
Right.
No, there's not much motivation in that.
Right.
And unless somebody's extremely disciplined as a professional, they're just going to take your money and run.
Right. And he was new. That's why he was doing it. Like my back piece, he did for like 160, which it should have been way more than that. But he was trying to build his portfolio, and he did really good work. It's not that he did bad work. It's just I was 18 and dumb and didn't know jack about any of that stuff. So I probably should have seen it as a red flag, but didn't think anything of it because I was 18.
Sure, I get it. I get it. Believe it or not, Believe it or not, young, and I've been there too.
Yeah, I was young and dumb.
Oh, my overhead went out again. This thing has given me a major pain in the butt. off here. I mean, hey, it keeps popping in and out, right? There we go. I'm losing my load, got a world of trouble on my mind. You won't blow my cover.
Who sings this?
The Eagles.
I don't know why it was like the Beatles. I was like, no, that doesn't sound like the Beatles. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I knew who it was, but I couldn't. My brain was like, I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, the Eagles. Probably one of the...
I love the Eagles. It's just surprising that I didn't pinpoint that.
Yeah, this is staple growing up. I mean,
for me too.
It was like daily. It was just, yeah.
I was raised on like the flower power era, like all those 60s, 70s.
Okay.
This is what I was allowed to listen to growing up, so this is what I listened to. This time, damn it.
Gotcha. So small stuff like this is even harder than it. There's no room for it.
Right. That's what happened with I had a tattoo. That's why I had that feather there. Is I had a cross put there, a tiny little cross, and I wanted it just a little bit bigger. I went to a different tattoo artist, and the line went instead of going straight across the first one, it was like at an angle. So I had 4 freaking lines across the centerpiece. I was like, I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? And of course, I had to get it covered up.
Yeah, I mean, at point, what can
I want to cross with 4 lines through it, or do I was like, and I went in and I was like, you know what, put anything on it.
You're like, what? I'm Russian.
Right? I was like, just put something on it, please.
Man, that don't look nothing like a Russian Orthodox cross.
Right? It was so bad.
Heck yeah. Absolutely.
And because the scalp was looking great, and then the scab came off, and it was like, after it was gone, I was like, oh.
Well, we're going to put something on where it's not going to scab.
And it was probably my mistake, because you gave me the extra piece, and the first one I had on, and then it fell off while I was at the freaking lake. I was like, are you?
Oh, you went to the lake.
I didn't get in the water, but I was just outside in dust and, I was like, are you the worst possible timing for it to fall off?
Well, this just to keep it from has a place to peel.
Right. So then it fell off, and I put the other. Me being dumb and panicking, I grabbed the other one on my back and stick it. Ooh, I stick it right on there, and I was like, "Wait, I'm outside," and it didn't stick, and it fell off like an hour after. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Why didn't I wait till I got home? I just didn't want it exposed. So as soon as it came off, I stuck the other one right on it without thinking, because I didn't want it to get like grungy or anything. And
now I was just told the best way to stick this, I'm just going to stink, is to clean all around with alcohol to get all the body fluid, all the green soap off of it, then apply it.
I mean, the stinging can't be worse than the tattoo, right?
Yeah, no.
It's not that bad. I was expecting to hurt. I was like, ah! I was like, oh. Nope, that's okay.
But I'd rather it be that way.
Right, I'd rather be covered.
That way we can get all this off of it. Come on. There we go. Feels like a wrestling match trying to get that off.
I can imagine.
And with my thumb like that, it's even harder to get stuff.
That looks painful.
Honestly, about the second day, it was throbbing pretty good.
You wash your hands a lot.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Dries them out.
It should have probably had stitches, but.
Oh my god, it was that bad?
Yeah, it was pretty deep. But now I'm starting to get my feeling back. It's the dead skin's finally falling off and starting to get down. Like this next Wednesday, 2 weeks, and it's already healed that much. So it's just like.
After 2 weeks, so it still looks like it probably was a deep gash for sure.
Yeah.
Did you cut it or did it just crack?
It was on a angle grinder that had a cutting wheel on it.
Oh my god.
And I turned it on. I had leather gloves on and everything. And I went to grab the piece that I was going, and I turned to go to the grinder, and my thumb just barely touched it, and it went through the leather and into my thumb just instant, like a hot knife through butter. I was like, whoa. I grabbed it immediately. I told him, I was like, okay, now what? I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to take the glove off. So I shut the thing off real quick. Of course, I had pressure on it. Then I took the glove off, looked at it real quick, and blood started running down. So ran to the sink, started washing it off.
Oh, yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Took a little chunk of your finger off,
Absolutely. Well, hey guys, we will catch you all later. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and shut off here, but we will catch y'all.